Talk about you but don't mean it. What's the reason? People hate you cause you breathing like they ain't breathing. Twin Glock Siamese twin, take your breathing.
Taser forward! Taser. Hey! Drop it! Drop it! You gotta get tased! You gotta get tased!
A man wielding a chainsaw storms a retirement home in St. Charles, Illinois. He turns a peaceful haven for the elderly into a scene of absolute terror. As local police attempt to put a stop to his rampage, officers are forced into a life-or-death confrontation when they become his next targets. The following is based on official police records. On the early morning of December 1st, 2024, 911 receives a call from a man with an unusual concern.
Hi, I'm calling to report a guy who is not right in the head. He's got a chainsaw cutting down a really big tree.
Does it look like he's part of like a landscaping crew or anything?
No. This man is disturbed. Now he's walking away from the tree. He's walking towards River Glen.
Okay, so he was holding a chainsaw and cutting down a tree?
Yeah, he appears to be having some sort of mental episode. He just took off his shirt.
Does it appear that he's under the influence of anything?
I would say he's having some sort of problem. Uh-oh, he's opening the front door of the place. God, I hope that place is locked.
An officer quickly arrives at River Glen.
I'm glad he broke it down the way he did, because there's a reason why she kept asking him questions, because a man with a chainsaw cutting down a tree, it could sound like you reporting that to the police could sound like you just trying to bother somebody while they're at work because they're making noise. You know what I'm saying? People get the police, they get them calls a lot. This man is outside with a chainsaw. You know what I'm saying? They try to make it sound crazy because it's loud and they want the noise to stop, but the guy's working. So they get them calls a lot. So that's why she kept asking. Like, you know, so I'm glad this guy broke it down in details, what he was doing and stuff like that. Now, about the senior home, I don't know why they don't have security. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. Stuff like this could happen to anywhere, bro. Especially in senior home where all these people are vulnerable, you know what I'm saying? They barely could run out the way if he get to them close, you know, if he get up close fast. They barely could escape. So, you know what I'm saying? They should have had security, because for him to be running around in there freely with a chainsaw, he could have killed dozens of people, bro. Because they can't move. They can't move as fast. So that's crazy. I'm thinking the policy don't allow anything like deadly in there. You know what I'm saying? So the security probably was running too. But that is crazy.
Of St. Charles, a senior retirement and assisted living facility. When he tries the front door, however, he finds it locked.
They need to change that policy. If that's really the policy is that they can't have anything deadly in there, they need to change that policy. You know what I'm saying? I notice these are old folks. They don't want them to get hands on it and trip out, you know what I'm saying, and do some damage by mistake, you know. We know they don't want that, but it's a way to do that. All they got to do is just keep it safe. You know what I mean? Keep it out their reach. Keep it safe.
Hey, what's going on with this guy?
I don't know. He came in here.
Hey, can you hold this door open?
Yes,
More police
please.
are coming.
As he searches the hallway for the suspect, another 911 call reaches dispatchers from a staff member hiding somewhere nearby.
911.
Hi, I'm here at River Glen of St. Charles. There's a strange man that's into the building.
Ma'am, are the police inside with him?
Yes, there's one officer. There's an officer.
Hey! Hey, drop the taser. Drop the taser. Or drop it. On the ground. Get back. Hey, drop.
Yeah, something's wrong with him.
Hey.
Yup.
Hey. Step it up. Hey, drop the chainsaw. Want a taser point.
The suspect would later be identified as 41-year-old Daniel Escalera. Despite repeated commands, it appears he has no intention of surrendering.
Oh my God. Hey, drop it.
Oh.
I got one at taser point. Step it up. We'll be in the front lobby. Drop it! Drop it! Drop it!
Subject in the front lobby.
Step it up.
I'm not leaving here without my lady. Where is she?
Step it up!
Where's my?
Drop it!
I just want my wife, man. I just want.
Listen, man.
I don't want to.
Taser up, Taser! Hey! Hey! Hey, right here! He's right here! He's right here!
Oh my God.
Come on!
Get him out!
Come here, guys. Upstairs. Upstairs.
Oh!
You gotta get tased. You gotta get tased.
The officers fire and miss several times before a final shot from Officer Heike hits Daniel's chest, sending him to the ground.
It looked like he was firing something too just now. Let me run it back a little bit. Look, it looked like he had a pistol or something in his hand.
Him to the ground.
Shots fired. And 975 Joseph Avenue, Recording St. Charles, explains, and also ETA.
Come on. What's up? Move your... Sorry.
Okay. All right. All right. See if you're good.
All right.
You're good.
Hey, Steve, get out here.
Now, if he had a gun, or even if he didn't have a gun, I think that shooting is going to be justified because him running around with a chainsaw, he could have killed dozens of people, y'all. He could have killed them people. Them folks they ain't even moving fast enough. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's crazy how all the staff and you know what I'm saying. I don't think they even had security. They just had staffs. So that's even crazier, bro. Because anybody could have did this. Anybody could have just walked up in there and just did anything. You know what I'm saying? And they wouldn't have been able to do anything until the police come. So that's crazy. All these old people all left vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Only the staff's there to protect them. That's crazy. They need to change that policy.
Come on, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
I got you. Go help him.
I think I'm okay.
Hang on. Hang on.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Did you get shot? I got a med pack in my bag. Okay. He got shot, yeah.
I got a elderly subject with a hand wound from the chainsaw from the
Hit me with a saw. Okay. All right.
Cut him.
Yeah, he still got bullets.
Stay there. Stay in your room. Parker, I'm sorry I can't help.
It's okay. It's okay. You're good. You're good.
Steve, you're good. Steve, you're good.
He's an officer as well, shooting?
Yes, yes.
I did. Okay.
I shot him for you.
All right.
He had the chainsaw, he's welding all over it up. He's coming right at me. I'm out.
Yep.
On the side to the chest. The holster loop. Chest seal on there.
Yeah, you still got one.
Meanwhile, Officer Heike is checked for injuries, given he collided with the suspect while he still carried the chainsaw.
I want you to go to your room, please.
He ran into me with the chainsaw here, but I'm not gonna cut his throat.
He's dragging. He's dragging it, bro.
Turn.
I want you to turn your walker around.
Oh, he's dragging it. For one, he's super dragging it because the chainsaw was off. He couldn't get that bitch started. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, they didn't even have to shoot him. They just decided that was the best thing to do because if he do get it on, let's say a coincidence happened and they decide, let's charge him. And they charge him and he do get it on, he could have just chopped 3, 4, you know. It don't matter. Numbers. He was gonna get some numbers. It wasn't gonna only be one because that chainsaw is cutting straight through. You know what I mean? So that would have been a big casualty. So I guess he decided, fuck it, let me shoot him because that's the best and safest way. And I agree. You know what I'm saying? I agree. But it's crazy how all of this is happening with all these other people in the building still. Like, that's crazy. The staff, instead of running, should have evacuated them. Shame on the staffs, because they should have evacuated them while the police was trying to, detain this fool. So shame on these staffs. Yeah.
Attention all staff, the facility is locked down. Nobody in, nobody out. Please keep the residents in your rooms.
Cleared of any injuries, Officer Heike fills in his sergeant on what happened.
There's people all around, old people all around. He's got this chainsaw. Now, again, it's not running. I don't give a shit. He's got a chainsaw. He is crazy. And this thing, and he hit me with it, and he cut this guy with it. So he's around these people, and I shot him. Okay.
Okay, take a seat. I'm gonna get a medic with you guys, or get a medic. We're gonna have you go to the hospital.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Dom, I'm gonna have you stay with him, okay? Just stay by.
I don't think this officer should get prosecuted, but he might, because dude didn't have the chainsaw in his hand anymore. But when he was telling him, remember, they already had their guns drawn. So it was already there. They already got there. It was too late, you know what I'm saying? He was already a deadly threat. So while he's approaching with his pistol drawn, the guy turns around and act like he had a pistol as well and act like he was about to fire. So I think that's why he shot. That's why he shot. And he knows that's why he shot. But he's panicking because he doesn't know if it's going to be justified. That's why he's trying to justify himself right now by saying he had a chainsaw. He's trying to say all of that. Even though we know we can see it on the camera, we're going to see it. You know what I'm saying? They're going to see it in court. But he's just panicking because he knows. He knows he shot him by accident, because at the range where he was, he probably noticed, but it was too late. You know what I'm saying? So it was an accident. I'm guessing it really was an accident. I'm guaranteeing it was really an accident because of his reaction.
I just didn't want him attacking and hurting anyone else here, Cor.
See? He's trying to justify himself.
Thankfully, no one else appears to have been caught in the crossfire, and the injury to the elderly man's hand is tended to by paramedics. Staff members attempt to escort elderly residents to their rooms as officers work to secure the scene.
Hey, ma'am, stop right there. Stop right there. Ma'am.
Okay.
Go that way.
Okay.
41-year-old Daniel.
The staff is still behind the desk. It's crazy. Look at this, y'all. Still behind the desk is crazy.
Go that way.
Okay.
That's crazy.
41.
Still behind the desk.
Year-old Daniel Escalera was transported to Del Nor Hospital, where he was pronounced dead shortly upon his arrival at 9:37 a.m. His autopsy revealed 2 gunshot wounds, one to his left lateral chest and one to his forearm. Toxicology reports indicated the presence of methamphetamine and other substances in his system. It's unknown whether Daniel knew anyone at the retirement home or who he was earlier referring to as his lady. An investigation into the officer-involved shooting was conducted by the Illinois State Police, who examined Officer Heike's body-worn camera. In the video, they noted that when Daniel turned in the hallway, he held his hands forward in a position which,
like I said,
appeared to imitate holding a firearm. The Kane County State's Attorney's Office concluded that Officer Heike had the reasonable belief that the deadly force he employed was necessary, and there's no evidence or indication that any police officer committed any unlawful acts.
Turn $1 to a dream. Hustle hard, every day is on repeat.